y'all, it's COC, and thanks for coming to Couch Cruise with me. We are covering all things day 3 on Icon of the Seas Inaugural. So come on and tap in. Welcome in, everybody. How are y'all doing on this evening, child? The Parkers tried to take me out before the live. Don't be giving me tributes, and I gotta go on live camera, child. I don't even wear lashes, and I was gonna lose my lashes. Let me take my phones off the internet so I don't buffer. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing well. And today was an adjustment because this is our first day. You know, the cruises are cruising on the Icon, and we are on the couch. However, we are also at work. So I don't know about y'all, but I don't know how it took an act of magic to keep up. All right, let's get into the chat. Welcome in 6 people. And let's talk about what we have in store today. So let's get into these first good mornings. Hellos. So we got Kristen H here saying the cruisers were on the Icon streets today. Let's get into it, cruise mates and suite mates. Yes, everybody had their naps, child. And we even had a little bit of, it got so good on the ship today, y'all. I got DM'd some tea about a little situation on Icon this season. We're going to get into that in our ship itinerary for today. So welcome in 11 people, tap in, and y'all talk. You know, this is participatory. This ain't, you know, I can't do this by myself. G Fox, G saying here, let's go. Look, G, you were making me worried with your comments on my polls now, G. The Couch Cruisers nominated who they wanted for these things. So when y'all see the polls drop, this is not Carlene. This is what the Couch Cruisers want us to vote on. And I don't know if y'all can see it. I got my Labrador. Justice for Rover. All right, who else we got here? And I don't know how long I'm going to last in this dang on hoodie, child, but we're going to make it work. Phil and D's Travel Spree is here saying family. Hey, Phil and D, welcome. And I'm so glad you all were able to finally join us to the Couch Cruise today. As y'all know, today is day 3, which is the second sea day on the Couch Cruise, which I love a good, 2 days back-to-back itinerary. Hello, 27 people, tap in. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. Carla Jackson is waving. And Miss Go Big Go says, hello, Captain Carlene in the chat. She's here. So let's get into today's itinerary real quick. Today's icebreaker is we had our second sea day, okay? If you were on the ship, what would you have been doing? Because the girls, and when I say the girls, y'all, I'm not just talking about, I don't want nobody to take it personally like she's, it's the girls is a term of endearment. The girls could be anybody, okay? But the folks on the ship, they took their naps because I think boarding day wore these people clean out. So everybody took their naps. Everybody was ready to go today. And I started seeing some good content with people actually exploring the ship activities. Some took the adventurous route and some took the cool, calm, and collective route. And we're going to talk about it all today. So welcome in, Go Vic. Janelle is here saying hello. Lisa Jameson is saying hi, everyone. Marcia Knight is saying hi to the Couch Cruisers. Leon and Terry's Dream Vacation says, hey, I'm on the couch wishing I were on the Icon. And hey, Terry, you found the right space. It's all of us, most of us are either on the couch wishing we were on the Icon, or some people are actually from the ship and beaming in. And I'll drop that link too, just in case anybody's on the ship and wants to join us for today. But we can pretend, right? We can talk about what if you were on the ship today, second sea day, right? So second sea day, recuperated from boarding day. This is the second sea day. What would you be doing if you're on the ship? And let me drop the link just in case we have anybody who wants to join in from the ship. Because we've been having some good guests, y'all, dropping in. Here we go. Boom. All right, I dropped it. All right, we got Margaret Logan saying, hi, cruising cousins, let's go. Hi, Toilet. Toilet is back. And Toilet, I'm glad your nomination yesterday carried the girls. It absolutely worked. Marilyn Tips is saying, hello. Thelma. Miss Thelma is here. Hi, Miss Thelma. Hi, 28 people. I got to meet Miss Thelma on MSC Seascape. Miss Thelma's a good time, and there's another one that gets everybody together. G Fox says, I got it. Just so much content, but love it all. Yes, it's all out of love. It's not saying one is really better than the other. It's just saying what the Couch Cruisers say, right? There are so many channels dropping so many things. And this today on day 3, we're going to have some homework. Okay. Our homework is going to be, we're going to diversify who we are watching tonight and tomorrow for the couch cruise. All right. So we can, mix it up a little bit. All right. All right. Kristen says, come on, Captain C with the hoodie. Justice for Rova. Yes, justice for Rova. We finally got to meet Rover, right? Rover made an appearance on Addie and Terry's channel. We got to see Miss Rover in IG on IG, and she is just fluffy and cute. So we were talking about Rover yesterday because apparently Royal had to issue a nice nasty gram. And don't you all worry, we have our nice nasty grams for today from Royal Caribbean, right? Because I appreciate our cruisers who are on the ship. People have been dropping me information, DMing me saying, see, did you know this happened? So we got the inside scoop here, right? And then, of course, I have my good friends Parker on the Go who are dropping me some just really good information about like the actual ship happenings, which I greatly appreciate it. So yeah, Shiro says, evening all. I thought I was going to catch a nap after work, but y'all got me locked in on the lives. Listen, everybody is capitalizing. Yes, I was today. Actually, I think I watched more lives because I like the live format because I'm able to work and listen in. And I'm noticing for me a little more, and I'm not sure about you all, I am starting to do more. I'm doing more listening to YouTube than watching YouTube. And I'll have it playing, and it really takes like something to catch my ear, and then I'll kind of turn and watch. So lives have been kind of a more preferred format at the moment for me because I'm able to kind of hear the things I want to hear and then be able to keep being productive. Because if I don't know about y'all, but I have YouTube working or on all day long. Hello, 34 people punching, 36 people punching. If you can give me a thumbs up. I have a goal to get to 2,000. I was going to say by the end of February, but I think we can get 2,000 for the end of this couch cruise. So if you have not liked my channel, I have a variety of solo travel experience, solo cruising experience, and just tap in. It's free. All right. So hit that subscribe button. Yvette says, yes, free Rover. Yes. And finally, Royal set Rover free today because we had not seen Rover. We had heard about Rover. We knew Rover was on the ship, but none of the girls had seen Rover. And finally, Rover made her appearance, at least for me, on Addie and Terry's channel. And G Fox is telling people to hit the thumbs up. All right. So don't forget, today's icebreaker is, what would you have done on your second sea day? Okay. Because again, everybody out there cabins today, and they were in it to win it. Kristen Harris is saying the back-to-back sea days definitely gave the cruisers time to reset and recharge. Absolutely. And I recommend the 2 sea day itinerary for a lot of y'all who are like about to get on ships and you are like, life has been lifing and you want an opportunity to really enjoy your cruise. Book an itinerary that has 2 sea days. And if you need I am also a travel advisor, but you can book through me. But however, if you are looking for a really good itinerary, especially on your 7-day cruises, I highly recommend an itinerary that has 2 sea days back to back, because especially like either towards the beginning of your trip or towards the end of your trip, those 2 days, especially if you take them towards the beginning of your trip, those 2 days allow you to reset, because people count embarkation day as a day, but embarkation day is a beast. Especially if you don't have, like I've heard embarkational icon has been really smooth. We heard from Damien and Kwanda and some other people that they got on the ship in 5 minutes. However, I've also had embarkation days with Royal Caribbean where the whole computer system has crashed. I had an embarkation day on MSC where the whole system crashed. And then a Tide had the gangway shut down and we were delayed for 2 hours. So I would say not every embarkation day is created equal. And sometimes that day is crazy. Sometimes something's wrong with your room. Sometimes your credit card or your account is not set up. And actually day one is not really a day. It's like getting your stuff together kind of day. You're unpacking. So if you can do those 2 sea days back to back, highly recommend them at some point. Trina, hi Trina, welcome in. Trina says, new subscriber here. Welcome in, Trina. So happy to have you. And girl, just get to chatting, Trina. All are welcome, all righty? So Janelle is the first person to answer the icebreaker. We love a girl that follows instructions. Janelle says she would have probably went to the spa. Okay, cool. Good to know, Janelle. And that was an interesting thing because I heard Jen Danielle. So it was like I noticed some of the people on the ship had like more of the adventurous types of days. So I was watching, what are they called? Because I've been trying to expand my YouTube, what is it called? Not palette, but who I watch on YouTube. Because I was noticing the first couple of days, I keep seeing the same channels over and over again. So I'm making a conscious effort of like, let me get out some new channels that I have not saw myself. So I was watching the Traveling Types, I think that's their name, on Instagram, and they took like the adventurous route. The Traveling Types were the first people that I saw on this sailing who were able to get the Crown's Edge, which is the drop thing. They had that on their Instagram. Parker's on the go, Team Reese, they were adventurous. And then Jen Danielle had like a more subtle day today. And she was in Central Park, which was beautiful. But Jen also went to the spa. And Miss Jen said the spa was not all of that. And I really find that interesting for a ship that size that they decided to cut into the spa space. Because if it's doing 7-day trips, we want spa time. So far, my best spa. Tell me what your best spa on the ship has been. My best spa I've seen has been on, I think the Norwegian Prima has been the best spa I've encountered. Okay, let's get back into some of these hellos. Miss Deb is saying, hello, see it with C. And everyone, happy icon afternoon. Hello. Kristen saying, I would have been by the pool with Jen, Addie, and Terry, Lynette, and standing with the drink in hand. Yes, by the pool, chopping it up with the people that we know on the ship. Absolutely. Phil D says, on their second sea day, they would have been at the swim up bar and then hit the water park. Awesome. And you know what, Phil D? That's a unique one because I haven't seen the swim up bar yet. Has anybody else seen the swim up bar? I haven't seen a swim up bar. I've seen the hideaway area, but I have not seen like a bar that you can like swim up in. I've also seen one of the Royal Caribbean execs with like a champagne squirt thing. I'm not supposed to make that for hand, but you know what I mean? A squirter, champagne squirter. I don't know if that's better. In the pool, but I have not seen a swim up bar. So has anybody seen a swim up bar? But they would have been there, and then the water park. And a lot of people have caught the water park in action. Shavonna Parker's like, go girl, I don't know how you go down a slide backwards, but that meant everything to me to see. I probably watched it an unhealthy amount of times. Hello, 46 people. Thanks for joining in. G Fox says she would have been at the water slides folk show today on the sea days. So Jess is saying, hey, so Jess, thank you for coming in. MH Family Adventures is speaking to everyone in the chat. MH Family Adventures is the one that I've been watching because she has basically laid out the details for the girls to basically the roadmap for people to follow when they're on this ship. Who else we got? Govik Ghost says, I would have found a nice spot on the ship to listen to a live band. Yeah, and actually, Miss Vicky be always having like the really great transitions for me, okay? So I have another one for y'all. So we did the icebreaker. What would you do during the day? Let me see if I can do this right. Give me a second, 47 people. She's learning how to do StreamYard. So 1 second, I'm going to share my screen because, again, my intel on the ship has shared what the cruise compass is. So I think this is right. How can I make it bigger? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. And I'm going to do present. And then I'm going to do share screen. And Jesus, please don't show all my things. Okay, I think I did. Yes. Okay, here we go. Boom. Please tell me I'm sharing the right thing, Jesus. I'm just going to trust in the Lord on this one. So my intel from the ship has some activities. So what would you all have been doing this evening, right? So like, okay, let's pretend everybody's at dinner right now on the ship, okay? And we have some activities. So I think up here on the cruise, this is the cruise compass from Royal Caribbean. It's the Icon of the Seas cruise compass. And we're right about here. So most of the content creators seem like they're going to dinner at the moment. Let me use my mouse. Here we go. After this, though, about 8 o'clock time frame onward, what would you been doing? So it seems like at 8 o'clock, there's a signature showcase with Mosaic. I think that's a band. There's a Once Upon a Bedtime Story in the Surfside. So that seems something kid-friendly. Late night kid-friendly activities. Look at that. I was watching Rich and Jazz's live earlier this afternoon. They were on about 7 o'clock, 7:30-ish. And in Surfside just seems there always has activities for people. They caught a staff member. I think the staff member's name is Karina. Shout out to Karina from Brazil. Karina has been doing a really great job with the kids on the ship. So there's a Once Upon a Bedtime Surfside Story, which is cool because if you have those cabins, you can just literally come down from your Surfside cabin, do an activity from 8:30, 9 o'clock. There's a teen karaoke for your 13 and 17-year-olds. There's a Rock the Room game show in the music hall. Of course, the Aqua Theater has this thing going. There's adult comedy from 9:30 to 10:15. There's a family game show on the Spotlight Karaoke. If you know it, you sing it. 9:30. There are okay, I did that, messed that up. Oh Jesus, here we go. There's a signature. Sorry, I'm using the wrong. Here we go. There's a signature artist, and I think it repeats. And then the nightclub starts at 18 and up, and it's Absolute Zero. Now it looks like they're rotating the nightclub between Absolute Zero, which is the ice skating rink, and the music hall. If you're not doing those activities, there's a bunch of music, and I know Jen tapped into this one. If I was there, I would probably be on this myself, and that is, y'all, there is an Earth, Wind, and Fire and Stevie Wonder live presentation. So yeah, thanks. Shout out. I'm gonna stop sharing. Hopefully I didn't bore y'all with that. We got really deep into couch crew situation. So yeah, hey 53 people, I guess I didn't bore y'all. What would you all been doing? Oh my gosh, my phone is, hold on. The friends are texting. 1 second. We got to get the friends together. I don't know how they're texting me. Oh, here we go. I need to do this. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Okay. My friends love me. Appreciate them for loving me. Okay. And we're back. Hello, 53 people. 53 people. What have you been doing? That Earth, Wind, and Fire tribute sounds amazing. So nighttime activities. And I know I'm a 9:30 to bed kind of girl. But that Earth, Wind, and Fire would have kept me out at least until 11. Miss Deb says she would have been in the pool talking. She would have been in the pool talking to everybody, and folks are speaking. So yeah, let's get into. So last night, as you all know, every night we have been watching content, and then the couch cruisers will nominate people for certain things. So last night we had 2 categories for what the couch cruisers watched. So last night we had our nominations for best C-Day activity. And the winner of that, the channel winner of that, was Addie and Terry for the Sunday Sip on the ship. So shout out to Addie and Terry. If you have not seen the Sunday Sip on the ship, I will drop that link in here in the description. But Addie and Terry, if you don't know them, they are a husband and wife. They're a couple. They do a lot of cruising and luxurious experiences. They do the Sunday Sip every Sunday at 5 p.m. I know I structure my life around Sunday Sip. If the Sunday Sip doesn't happen, that means either clothes don't get washed or I don't cook because it's a part of my Sunday activities. So yeah, they had a Sunday Sip from the ship, and they won from I think with like 30 some odd votes for best activity. The second one was best area of the ship. So G Fox actually inspired me because G was like, Harleen, you're making me pick between all my friends, and I don't want to do this. So yesterday I decided to throw in a category that was non-channel related, and that was, what was the best area of the ship? And resoundingly, you all said that the Overlook was the best area of the ship. So thank you all for participating in that poll. And tonight's poll is going to be, are you ready? Tonight is going to be, who was the legend of the Lido today? Okay, so you're going to drop it in the chat. Who do you think the legend of the Lido? Now let me define who legend of the Lido is. What do I mean by legend of the Lido? This is hypothetical. It doesn't mean this person was out on the Lido ship deck all day. However, second sea day, who content-wise caught their second wind, hit the ground running? They got coffee. They featured food in their chats. They did something adventurous. They did something relaxing. They showed you a part of the ship that you've never seen before. Who? We're taking nominations. And this is going to be our only category for today. And that is, who was the legend of the Lido? Icon of the Seas, Inaugural, day 3. Who was the legend of Lido? Who hit the ground running and truly conquered that ship? And let's get back into the chat. Hello, 55 people. Welcome in. Lisa Jameson says she would have been on the water slide. She would have been in a pool and spa. And yes, I'm a person, like, I love a good book. I love a good book on the Lido deck. Give me a chair. And actually, y'all, we have some tea related to pool situations. I got a hot DM with some information straight from the ship that you all want to stick around and hear. It's a little bit of a mess. If anybody from the ship wants to join in, I'm just going to drop this link one more good time. I'm not sure if any mods can. Well, no, we don't want to pin it. If you're on the ship, I know a lot of people have dinner around this time. But if you want to drop in and say hello to these 7 people, come on down. Miss Delma's giving me hugs. My cruising family says, no, we're not. See, Trina says, I'm looking at all the content. I feel like I'm on there with them. My husband's going to take my YouTube. Trina girl, I feel you. Listen, yesterday I had to, after I dropped off the live, I had to go and have some social time because I've been doing nothing but content, watching YouTube, and I have to be mindful of, like, there are actual people outside of this front door. So I get it. Because I love travel. I love studying things. So I get it. Like YouTube can consume you. But remember, there are actual people on the other side of these screens. Okay. Miss Jaretha Parker's in the building. Jaretha is one of my sweet mates and channel members. Jaretha said she'd been walking around, sitting around the pool and drinking and eating. Yes. Cool. Alicia said, I found my first duck. We have somebody. Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay, yes, you can come up. Because I was like, I had to look to make sure the girl you were actually on the ship. Okay, cool. We can go. Let's go.
Hey.
Are you picture? Hey, you go. You got a microphone?
Mm-mm. Oh no.
Come on, we can wait. I have time, darling. Let's go.
Oh,
I got it. Cool. So I remember Alicia from the ship. She was
okay.
I saw her. It looks like she's outside the music hall. We're gonna try to get her sound on. Yep, I can see you outside the music hall, but I can't hear you talking, Alicia. But I got you. We got patience. We can wait for this because this is exclusive. We have not seen the music hall yet.
Hey.
Can you walk us around?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. And I'll just narrate.
Because
I got the microphone. So okay, Alicia's on the. Hey, what's your lanyard?
Oh, okay. So I got this from the state room.
Oh,
well, I mean, from the destination. Yes, it was like multicolored, dark pink.
Okay, an exclusive icon with C's lanyard with a whole.
Yes, I believe it's like $14.99.
We can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Cool. That's good to know, Alicia. I know you're having sound issues. I want to get you because you're from the ship. You're showing us some really good stuff, but I don't want to mess up because of sound. I know people have like the attention span of birds.
Okay.
So thank you though. Come back if you can.
Okay.
Oh, that was so awesome. So thank you, Alicia. I hope you can hear me. For some reason, we weren't hearing you. If you can get sound, please come because we have not seen the music hall here on the Couch Cruise. So thank you for showing us that. And then Alicia had some kind of exclusive bling. She had like a icon of the seas lanyard. She had some kind of ID holder. I love it. I love it. And while we're talking about gifts, y'all want to see the gifts? Let's get into the gifts. I got to see what today's gift. So if you all know inaugural sailings, and usually you get some sort of gift. So far I've done 2 preview cruises. So I've done a preview with Celebrity Ascent. I did a preview with Norwegian Prima. I didn't get any gifts for the previews for those. However, I did do inaugural on Carnival Celebration. They gave me a book and a cookbook. However, Royal Caribbean has been dropping some gifts. The first day they gave them a hat. The second day they gave them a bottle. And y'all want to see today's gift? Let's check it out. Okay, let me see if I can share this again. Let me pray your patience 1 second. I got to share my screen, share screen, boom, boom, boom. Got to go into my, oh wait, I didn't cue it up. Wait 1 second. I got to get it. Y'all don't need to see all my email business. I know y'all want to see my business, but y'all not allowed to see my email business. Okay, here, okay, 1 second, y'all, a little technical. She's a One Woman Show over here. We're going to share screen. This is the screen I want to share. And here is today's gift. Y'all get into that. The icon, the inaugural sailors today, they got waterproof sling bags of some sort, waist bags, waist straps. I don't know, but they're really cool and they're actually useful. Because I will say, what do y'all think about that? Y'all think that's a useful gift? I think so, especially because they're heading to not Castaway Cay. They are heading to, can I stop sharing? Oh, Jesus, I might be showing all my things. Okay, hope I didn't show everything. So yeah, I thought that was actually useful. The water bottle. Now the hat I could do without, but that water bottle and that the waterproof strap, that was useful. So shout out to Royal Caribbean for having good gifts. Kristen HSL said, tell a friend to come join us on the Couch Cruise. Yes, 56 people every night at 8 p.m. as long as the icon is sailing for the inaugural. So it's between now and February 3rd is the last day of their cruise. We will be going nightly for Icon of the Seas Couch Cruise. So basically anybody who, if you're like me at home, might be having FOMO, or you might just be, I know I love to just watch content in general, or you might be on the ship looking for some community, or you want to share some tidbits from the ship. Feel free to DM me, drop me. But basically, we're talking all things Inaugural Icon every night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, let me get caught up in the comments. I feel like I forgot something before Alicia came on. I can't remember what it was I was talking about, but because I got so excited to see somebody that I didn't know from the ship who joined in, and she was in an area of the ship that I hadn't seen yet. Anywho, I think I dropped the category. The category for today is, oh yes, the category today is who's the legend of the Lido. So who tore up the ship today? Who is giving us content from all over the ship, giving us lunch pictures, giving us quiet area pictures, hike pictures, doing something adventurous. Drop your nominations in the chat and I'm gonna get back into these comments. Sharo says she would visit a different neighborhood and people watch. Awesome, Sharo. I know that's Jen Danielle's experience. Jen is exploring there are 8, am I correct about that? There are 8 neighborhoods on the ship. And each neighborhood has its own flavor and flair. I know Jen Danielle, if you tap into her channels, and especially on her social media, she's been doing really great updates. She's going to a new neighborhood every night. Alicia says the time change was crazy. Yes. Hello, 60 people. Welcome in. Hit those thumbs up. So something you should know about inaugurals, because I tell y'all, inaugurals are a science. There are little quirks that you don't know about. So a lot of times on inaugural sailings, the ships are on their time from when they were on the shipyard, from whenever they were in Europe. So when you get on, I didn't know this, but like whenever you get on the ship, sorry, my hat was going crazy. Whenever you get on the ship, the first sailing, a lot of times your phone will just jump to a random time zone, and it's usually the time zone in Europe. So how you fix that is you can click on settings and take off the automatic time, and that will allow you, and usually set it to like Miami time, and that will give you ship time. Some people will set it to like the port time. However, you have to be careful because sometimes the port time is different from the ship time. So it's always good to have Miami time because that would be usually what's on the ship, or know what the ship time is. But sometimes on inaugurals, you'll see really fluctuations in the time. I know I was watching yesterday. Was it yesterday? One of the days. Yesterday. Melanet Sea group cruise. A few people who, not group cruise. Let me slow down. I'm nervous. I'm talking a mile a minute. Melanet Sea t-shirt photo shoot. Some of the people came in and they were like, the time changed. And my sneaky suspicion is their apps from Facebook or something might have, whenever you connect to the ship's Wi-Fi, sometimes it reverts your what is it called, phone to a really weird time. So it's just something to be mindful of. I think I saw a couple of creators, I know they said their alarm was going off at like 2 a.m. So that's something to be mindful of. My cruiser says, family says it's a beast always. Oh, and talking about embarkation day. Embarkation day is not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart at all. I usually cruise solo. My next 7-day cruise is going to be with family, and we have about probably like 10, 15 people who are going to be sailing together out of Galveston. None of us have been out of Galveston before. It's going to be a large ship, and we have a few family members with mobility issues. Not really issues, but we just have a few older people in our group. We are all going to be very high strung on embarkation day. Folks are speaking. Krista H is saying, embarkation day is always hectic for me because I fly in the day. Kristen, now I will say though, I am getting tired of paying for these. This is a do as I say and not as I do moment. I am getting tired because as a solo cruiser, we got to foot all the bills, right? And I'm getting tired of paying for them pre-cruise hotels. Like when I did my last cruise out of Miami, Virgin Warrior Scarlet Lady, that hotel was almost $315 for just me for a night. I'm ready to risk it all and start flying in the morning of. So it's even more chaotic. Yes, Kristen, if you decide to fly in the day of, it's not recommended though. It's not recommended. However, solo cruises have some perks where we don't got to move a whole lot of bodies. You just got to move ourselves. So we can fly in a day of, but I would not recommend that if you are flying with your family. Please, Jesus, and no. One of my family cruises, my mom got caught in a thunderstorm on JetBlue, and she got to the hotel at 8 o'clock that night, child. Game Changer, the auntie of the seas is here. Hi, Game Changer. She's saying hi, Nisi, and the beautiful chat family. I made it to the couch cruise. Yes, you did, auntie of the seas. This is Game Changer. I need to stop bumping into this. This is Game Changer, who's the auntie of the seas, and I'm so happy she is here. Okay, cool. G Fox said she diversified her palette for watching things. She said she watched JoJo's World live. Cool. I have not watched any of JoJo's stuff. I watched a little bit of Kyle's Paulo. I watched some of Kyle Paulo's Sail Away video, which I talked about the other day. Kyle Paulo's, he dropped his embarkation day, boarding day vlog, and he was able to upload that. So that came out, and it's in my queue to watch. Margaret Logan says, I would have found a drink, then a nice area to people watch. Cool, good to know. I love a good people watching. Is this what JoJo's World? Let's talk about it. NCL Spa, that Madeira Spa. If you can get on NCL, Prima, and I think Viva too, that spa is huge. It feels like you're in a hotel spa. So absolutely, I highly recommend that for sure. G Fox says, who is this? JoJo's World did adventure, and it seems like the ship has a lot of adventures to be had. I like the quiet nooks and crannies. Honestly, I can do the water slides like one good day, and then after that, I want to sit on the couch, or not couch, sit on a lounger and watch a book. Hello, 61 people. Tap that like if you can. MH Family Adventures is giving us tea about the spa, and that is the spa is very small icon of seas. There is no jacuzzi. There is no thalassothermal pool, and it's just 2 steam rooms. Why would they do that? Why would you have such a big ship and compromise on spa space? That is an interesting choice. My cruising family is saying, I enjoyed the spa at both NCL Escape and MSC Fantasia. So that's cool to know. G Fox I said she has seen the swim up bars on other channels. Good to know. I need to find those. If you know the channels with the swim up bars, drop them. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the hideaway area, but I haven't seen the swim up bar yet. Alicia says, I saw it, but it's not that exciting. LOL. Audra, hey, Andra is saying the swim up bar is in the hideaway portion of the ship. And that's weird. I saw the hideaway portion, but I haven't seen a bar with people in the pool. What am I missing? I need content creators. I need better angles. Do your job. I kid. So what else we got? Let me see. A toilet saying, I've seen people near the swim up bar, but not in it. Not the swim up bar being a mystery. My cruising family is saying, MH Family Adventures is okay. Rockwell is on her watch list, but she has to actually sit and watch Rockwell. I can't just listen to. Yeah, there are some that I need to sit and watch. Like I started listening to Parker's on the Go's boarding day, but I need to be able to watch that. So those are like the evening vlogs. Those aren't the daytime vlogs where I have to I like lives for the daytime or live replays for the daytime because I'm literally like doing work and it doesn't behoove me to stop and watch. And she said she's promised she's going to be watching. So just said that spa on NCL Viva was nice. It was 2-story. Yeah. It's giving resort quality spa on NCL, Norwegian Cruise Lines, for sure. Alicia says she would have been at the comedy show today. Carmelyn, welcome in and speaking. Phil and D says, we got to watch and catch a show for sure. Kristen says, Red looks good. I can't wait for the blogs that include that. I've been hearing about it. I believe Red, is that the nightclub? Or is this the party, the Red party? What is Red? Excuse me. What is Red? Curious to know. Toilet says she would have been at the Aqua Show and comedy. Good to know. And Emma's here. Emma's saying, hey, how you doing? And Emma's from NY. Emily was dropping a lot of great good comments into the chat. Who else we got y'all doing? Game Changer says she would have been Rock the Room game show. That's what she would have been involved in. And Lisa says she would have been at the Aqua Show and comedy. Now, question for y'all. Because there has been an interesting theme in some of these, what is it called? There's been an interesting theme in some of the videos, especially the lives. Who is this ship for? I'm curious. I'm looking at some of the activities and I'm listening to some of the feedback, and some people are saying, if I weren't a content creator, I wouldn't be here. So, after this week, the ship is no longer going to be for content creators. Who is this Icon of the Seas, Icon class ship. Based on what we saw, who is it for in your opinion? There's no right or wrong answers, but there does seem to be like an underlying tone of like this ship may not be catered to everyone. And I'm saying that for a reason. I won't tell you my reason just yet. I will say I have sailed Royal Caribbean twice, one on a smaller ship and one on a bigger ship. So I'm curious of who y'all think this ship is for. Okay, so let's see. Leon said they would have been at dinner and a show, and in at the casino. Yes, because the people are getting really great casino deals on Royal Caribbean. I don't know if Royal always gives out really great casino deals, or if they're trying to match a certain other cruise line. But I've been noticing people have been saying they're getting some newer ships for casino deals. Lisa Jameson says she would have been the Jazz Club. Game Changer would have been sitting next to me with her bourbon, watching Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes, he would have, Auntie. Hey, Miss Parker says they're on the way to Earth, Wind, and Fire now. Oh, yes. Can't wait to hear how that is. And I hope they don't screw it up. Do not. Oh, my God. Don't screw it up. Royal, please don't mess up Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes, Phil and D. They have an Earth, Wind, and Fire tribute tonight. And I heard it first from the Jen Danielle. There's an Earth, Wind, and Fire tribute, and I believe it's in the Jazz. Everybody's saying they would have been up in the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert. It's like Earth, Wind, and Fire and then Stevie Wonder tribute. Like, yeah. That area, they go ahead and pull out all the chairs, take the couches from what used to be the solarium, bring them down to the music hall because everybody's going to be in full attendance at that dang Earth, Wind, and Fire tribute. You hear me? Everybody's jamming tonight. Cool. A lot of people are saying they've been at the EWF show. Well, that was a fun one. I like that y'all like that activity. Are y'all ready for the Nasty Grams today, or is it too soon? Hello, 63 people. So I told y'all yesterday we rolled out a new segment for the Couch Cruise, and that segment was, as you all know, Royal Caribbean drops. Yes, Addie and Terry won for the best sea day activity yesterday. And that was for the Sunday sip from the ship. If you watched that, I'll make sure I drop the link. That was so fun. It was chaotic in a good way. However, Terry got us some exclusive views. And like, I've never seen like a jeweler let somebody put a $30,000 necklace on somebody. And they didn't let him do it once. They let him do it twice because the first time he did it, he didn't catch it on camera. So he had to circle back and he talked to people and let him wear the bling medallion. Royal Caribbean, for some reason. Now, do y'all think there's sustainability in that? For Icon of Seas, Royal Caribbean, I really need to stop bumping into this table. Sorry, y'all, if it's shaking back and forth. So on Icon of Seas, Royal Caribbean had this bright idea to create a jewelry store. And this said jewelry store has, I'm not sure, there seems like there's like earrings, cute stuff that like maybe a Royal Caribbean enthusiast would like buy. Then there are like items that like somebody with an insane amount of money or a high investment rate in Royal Caribbean would buy. And that was one is a $100,000 cup that allegedly gets you a lifetime drink package. And then there's some other items like a $30,000 medallion that gets you nothing except for, I guess, bragging rights to say you have a $30,000 medallion. So, do y'all think there's longevity in that store concept? Because I remember, what was it, when Virgin Voyages rolled out its Squid Ink, which is a tattoo parlor on the ship. I don't think personally I had the vision for that, and I was just like, I don't see this area being used. And when I say I've been on Virgin, two different Virgin sailings, and both of those, I have no desire to get a tattoo or another tattoo. But when I say the Squid Ink, I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got a text message that's distracting me. When I say the Squid Ink area stays packed on Virgin, it stays packed and it's highly utilized. So I wonder if this whole concept of having a jewelry store is going to actually like be a thing on, will it be on the Star of the Seas? We shall see. Game Changer says, she's singing Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. So clearly this crew, hello, 70 people. Hi, I'm Carlene. I am your Couch Cruise captain, hence the silly hat. And we are couch cruising Inaugural Seas every night. Icon of the Seas inaugural sailing every night at 8 p.m. right here, same time, same place. Thank you for tapping in. And I hope while you're here, if you can subscribe to my channel, I'm very close to 2,000 subscribers, and I would love to basically, keep sharing my content with you. Usually I'm on this cruise ship, but I just was trying to be fiscally responsible this time around. Okay, so we have the category is open was what channel did you watch was The Legend of the Lido today? And I need to pay attention to the nominations. Thank you, Cruising Family. Actually, that marker helps me, so I know when to start writing things down. All right, I think we have our first nomination coming in from Jaretha Parker, straight out of Houston, Texas. Jaretha Parker says her nomination for The Legend of the Lido would be Parker's on the Go. And I would say specifically Siobhan Parker, because I'm going to call him out. I haven't seen Brandon do anything but eat chicken tenders. But. He's like, oh, see, I can hear him now. Brandon has been spreading his wings, and Brandon has been hosting some of the live streams by himself. So kudos to Brandon. However, there's the funniest Parker, and then there is the more adventurous Parker, and that goes to Siobhan. But yes, thank you, Jaretha. The Legend of Lido nomination. First one goes to Parker on the Go. We got it. Oh, I should make it bigger. I'm sorry. That was the visual. Child, look, I'm just excited that I just only showed y'all my email and not anything else. I will try to make the visuals bigger next time. I was trying to prepare and put everything on maybe a slide for y'all to see. But what y'all gonna do is y'all gonna get these email attachments and hope for the best. Okay. Team Reese has Kristen has her nomination. She is nominating Team Reese for The Legend of the Lido today. Cool. My Cruising Family says, I ain't watched one live stream from the ship today. That's okay. We watched them all. Look at G Fox making a decision. See, G, I told you this is fun. We're not putting our friends against each other. We're just throwing people out there and letting the people vote. So G Fox says Sig is the Legend of the Lido. Why? Because Sig be out there challenging people to everything. Sig has, if you don't know who Sig is Sig the Solo Cruiser on YouTube. My hat does not want to say put today. I must be moving and shaking too much. Anywho, it's Sig the Solo Cruiser on YouTube, and Sig loves to do challenges. So what Sig will do is Sig took a picture about a flow rider. She was challenging somebody. Apparently there's been pickleball that Sig is challenging people to. Sig might be on the edge challenging people. I don't know. But Sig the Cruiser, I will take that nomination for Legend of Lido. Lisa Jameson says she's nominating Parks on the Go. Got it. MH Family Adventures from Yolanda Jackson is Legend of Lido. We're tearing up getting all that content. Okay. It's going to be I think I'm going to have to. Okay, let's see. MH Family. Okay, got it. Go Big Goes is throwing out Kyle Paulo as Legend of the Lido. Kyle been all over the place. I haven't seen it. Kristen says, yes, from their stories on Instagram, Team Reese has been very busy. Carmelin said it's too hard to vote. Carmelin, we're not voting. That's the beautiful part about it. See, it's a what is it? Throw the rock, hide your hand in this couch cruise. So what happens is, how this works is I'll throw out a category, right? Oh yeah, because some of you all weren't here with us the first day of the couch cruise. Okay, so what we do is every night there'll be some sort of category or something that we'll nominate people for. So what happens is in the chat, you nominate them. However, as soon as this chat is over, if not now, then tomorrow morning, I'll open up a poll on my channel, and then you can vote. And guess what? You vote anonymously. I cannot see who voted for what. I only see percentages and totals, okay? So you're not telling on yourself. You're not really telling us that you actually like a content creator one over the other. Stop thinking like you don't. But we're just throwing out nominations. So basically, for this couch cruise, we are watching all the content, and we're just saying, hey, here is who I saw. And then we let the masses vote on who, is the winner for us. Oh my gosh, what is this? We got a super chat. I don't know how to do this. Damien and Quanda. I don't think I hit the right button, but the button over here looks different from your button. Let me see if I can do this. Bump it up. Bump. There, it works. I'm learning how to use this. Damien and Quanda, who are on the ship, are saying you are doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you. I am burning so many calories talking a mile a minute. But thank you. If y'all don't know Damien and Quanda, they are on the ship. They have a family channel. They are Royal Caribbean employees. They also have some preview sailing content. So please go subscribe to them. I told y'all on Saturday, the first day of our couch cruise, they had been shadow banned somehow from Royal. And so they lost 70 subscribers for only just having really great content. So please go follow Damien and Quanda, 73 people. And thank you for being here. All right. Who we got? Yolanda Jackson says, the Parkers sent me here. Thank you, Yolanda. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Thanks for coming over. Greatly appreciated. Sharo says, about to be TMZ of the season here. Listen, I ain't trying to show you my nudes or porn categories, but am I allowed to say that? I'm cutting up a little bit. I just, we got to keep it fun on the couch cruise. All right, back to reality. Trina says, JoJo showed the casino and one content creator won $2,000. Wowzers. Cool. Yeah, I haven't tapped into JoJo. I'll have to go back and watch his stuff. Folks are speaking of, hey, Alicia. Oh, wait. Oh, they could hear Alicia. I am sorry. I could not hear her. But thank you, Alicia, for coming in. All right, we're going to close the category. If somebody in the chat can write close, we're going to close the category of Legend of the Lido. Just write close in the chat so I know, moderators, that I closed it. And we can keep going with today's itinerary for talking. Crap! Oh my gosh! I know what was wrong. I muted Alicia. If you're still here, come back in. I know what I did. I muted my speakers to stop the binging from my text messages, and I couldn't hear her. That was on me. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! There's another super chat. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna drop this link one more time. Y'all, I apologize. It's a one-woman show over here. Alicia, if you can come back up, girl, please do. My apologies. I muted my speakers. So it wasn't that y'all couldn't hear her. It was I couldn't hear her. And I had friends who were texting and it was making the thing go bing. So I just hit mute and it muted Alicia versus muting. Oh my gosh. So sorry. She's learning technology over here. She says, M. And girl, Alicia is on time. May not come when you want to, but it'll be there right on time. Hey,
Alicia. We're at the band now. The Earth, Wind, and Fire. Can y'all hear it?
I can't, but can you show us around?
Oh.
Yes, we did. I can hear you. The venue is packed, huh? I said the venue is packed, huh? Yes. Awesome. So it seems like we're Oh, this is the Central Park area, everyone. Yes. Thank you for the spin, girl. Awesome. I am loving that Central Park area. And it seems more colorful this year. Thank you. Hey, y'all. Alicia, do you want to tell the people anything? What do you want to tell the people? I said, do you want to tell the people anything? Uh-oh. We'll turn it back over to me. Here we go. Hold on 1 second. We're going to give her 1 second just to transition, y'all.
Okay, what was the question? I can hear better again.
Cool. So thanks for popping on.
Oh.
How are you enjoying the ship?
Okay.
How are you enjoying the ship?
Okay. It's really fun. Yesterday was my birthday, so that was kind of cool. Yeah. So it was like this is a birthday trip, so yeah.
That's a fancy birthday trip.
Yes.
Alicia, your first port of call is St. Kitts tomorrow.
Yes. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like,
Have you been there before?
no, this will be the first time I'm there. I try to watch some videos, so I don't know. We'll probably just get off and explore the other port.
What is your favorite part of the ship?
Hmm. Let's see. Probably maybe the Aquadome. Yeah, because I really enjoyed the show yesterday, and that was really good. Yeah.
Now, question for you: the Aquadome. Is that an area that people can sit in during the day, or is it only open for the evening?
Oh, you can sit there anytime because also they have like the pods as well. They're like kind of you walk up the steps to the side, and you can just sit in there. And then they have like a restaurant, and Hook is located on the outside of it as well. It's like an open concept, really.
Awesome. Okay, so the big question: are you solo? Are you a solo cruiser?
No, it's my husband, Alex.
Hey, husband Alex. Welcome to the
Hey,
couch cruise. Do you
Al.
want? Hi, friend. We're
Love
couch
you, miss
cruising.
you.
Love you. Don't know me,
Thank
but miss
you.
you too, boo. Call me. So question. The big question. I'll let you all go. Do you think
Uh-huh.
it's worth it?
Say it again.
Do you think it's worth it?
Yes, it is. If you're looking for something different, elevated dining experience, entertainment is better than Broadway. It's just, and I've never been to Broadway, but I know it's better than Broadway. Okay, like they had Wendy flying in the air last night, so yeah, it was great. Okay, so yes, if you're looking for something different, not your average cruise, you should come on Icon of the Seas, and it's not sponsored. So,
Thank you. Well, you heard it here first, Richard. It is so good to put a name to face.
oh yeah,
Y'all enjoy your
bye.
cruise. Thanks for
Thank
popping
you.
in.
You're welcome.
We've been getting such great interviews from this ship. Oh my god. Oh, okay, wait. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all have been blessing me. Jesus, Merry Christmas. Parker's on the go. Drop the super chat, $10. Thank you. They said they're on the ship and they're here for the Couch Cruise and love you. Love y'all, Parker's on the go. Appreciate y'all's always just supporting and being just such fun and genuine and people who I love to. Can't wait to hang out with y'all again. Parker Fam Group Cruise in March on Mariner of the Seas. Tap in if you're not on that. You can email Siobhan Parker, look up their site. We are actually cruising. We're getting off the couch and we're getting into a cruise. And Krista H says 20. Oh, the super sticker. Thank y'all so much. It's appreciated. It's hard out here in these solo cruise streets. It's also hard out here in the small channel streets. And y'all think us YouTubers be making a whole lot of moolah, and not the case. This is my first month that I might have broke over 120. And that's for multiple videos, multiple lives. So I just wanted to, if you ever want to be a content creator, please know you're going to put more of your money up front than you get back. But I appreciate, honestly, I don't even care about the money. It's the engagement. And I'm so happy to see 77 people here. I'm happy to see people take time from their cruise and like drop in to chat on this couch cruise, because there's so many of y'all who are at home like me who want to see what's going on in the Icon of the Seas. So thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Parkers, everybody who's been dropping content, etc. Much appreciated. Okay, let's get caught up on these. Oh, thank you so much. All right, let's see where I left off. People are talking about, yes, flying the day of Miami is pricey. Folks are talking about flying in. So do you fly in the day of? Now, especially a cruise like Icon of the Seas, I do not recommend you fly in. The people are paying between $4,000 at cheapest to upwards of like $20,000 to get on this cruise. So this is a cruise where you do want to, get in the day before. However, I'm about to get on a cheaper cruise that was maybe like $600, and I would take chances and just fly in the day of, because at that point you're just kind of like, what is the risk? Is the risk more than the reward? I don't know if I said that right, but yeah. Team Reese is saying they definitely hiked the Miami area hotel prices up this past weekend. Yeah, there was a lot going on in Miami for y'all sail away. There was a marathon. Actually, one of my friends from Hampton, lives in Houston, but he was running that Miami marathon. So it was a lot going on in Miami. Hey, 69 people, thanks for staying with me. Much appreciated. Carmelin for the win says, I travel with others, but I like my own cruise cabin and my own hotel room. And so, yes, it gets expensive. Same for me. Like, I'm a person that I like to have usually my own space because I know I need moments where I want to recharge. And sometimes you want to have those recharge moments. You don't want to necessarily somebody in the room when you're recharging. So yes, it does add up a lot of times. Team Reese says swim up bar is at the Swim and Tonic, right? I saw it when you were at the pool, or when we were up at the pool. So that may be the thing. The swim up bar is at Swim and Tonic, and it's not at the Hideaway. Are those two different things? That could be why I haven't seen the swim up bar. Because I think I've been seeing the Hideaway, but I haven't necessarily been seeing Swim and Tonic. Now, these are the two same things. I just need to shut up, and I'm wrong. I'm trying to get caught up a little bit in these chats. Folks are talking about other activities. Oh, thank you. So they said Red is a big party all on the big ships once a week. And Virgin Voyages got everybody thinking they can have a color party, child. So it's cool. But actually, who had it first? Was it? Because I remember I was on Oasis of the Seas and they had a red party. But I can't remember. That was a couple years ago. But I can't remember who did it first. So was it Royal? Was it Virgin? Let us know. Somebody said the sexiest man competition was funny. They ran it already. That's cool to know. Kristen says the price tag for solo cruisers. The price tag is for. Oh, we were talking about who is this ship for? Okay, so the question was, we're going back. The question was, who was the ship for? Okay, so folks say, my cruising family says they think the ship is for everyone, but great for families. Okay, cool perspective. So Jess said she don't care who it's for. It's they almost got our money, but the keyword is almost. Kristen says the price tag is not for solo cruisers, and she would say it's for families. And I would agree. I would agree. The price tag. I think the ship can be done. There's a couple things hitting on here. So one thing is, as a solo, I've sailed Royal Caribbean a couple times solo. I sailed Royal Caribbean on Enchantment of the Seas, and I sailed Royal Caribbean on Oasis of the Seas. When I say I'm an only child, so there was a period last week that I don't leave my house for like 2 days because I remote work. I am okay with just being like myself. However, I will say my 2 solo cruises on Royal Caribbean were the first time I felt like lonely. And I'm a person that I can like make good company with people, not company, but like I can like, I'll talk to somebody, or, and my 2 Royal Caribbean sailings, like the first one caught me off guard. The second one, I was a little more prepared on Oasis of the Seas, but both of my Royal sailings, I had like maybe a day or 2 where like I didn't talk to anybody. And I would say I'm more on the chatty side of life. So I will say Royal is an interesting place for a solo cruiser. When I was on Enchantment of the Seas, I couldn't put my finger on it. I thought that it was because I went on Enchantment of the Seas like in the middle of the the sickness thing that was going on. I went on one of those sailings, and I thought maybe because the ship wasn't it was, not fully full. However, what I learned was Enchantment of the Seas has a personality where actually it attracts is a whole group of people who are loyal to Enchantment of the Seas, who just ride that ship back to back to back. And it's an older crowd. So I was like, okay, maybe that was Enchantment of the Seas. Oasis of the Seas, I even went to like the Facebook meetup and didn't really make any connections with people. I met 2 women who were cruising solo. One who I talked to on the what's the thing called? The floating bar. The can't remember what that's called. The bar that went up and down. I talked to a couple people there. I talked to another lady who her whole model was basically she would use the casino and then she would like be set for her cruises for the rest of the year. Both of my Royal Caribbean cruises, I felt like came back feeling really relaxed. But if you are not comfortable with like having large periods of time where you might not talk to anybody, might not connect to anyone, even if you're making really good efforts too, as a solo cruiser, that place can be on Royal Caribbean. And, that can take a toll on you on longer sailings. Because I definitely remember my first night on Enchantment of the Seas, I was like, did I make a mistake? So I'll just throw that out there. Now I also have not been on a royal ship yet, a smaller. So I've only done 7 nights or more on Royal Caribbean. I have not done royal yet for a shorter sailing. So I am doing Mariner of the Seas coming up. So it'll be interesting to try that as a solo cruiser. But I will say, like, as a person who actually enjoys alone time, my 2 sailings on Royal 7 days or longer was the first time that I was on a ship and I felt alone, if that makes sense. Alrighty. My cruising family says Jen Danielle says she didn't think it was ideal for solos. She gave her reasons in her live yesterday. Yeah. It's because in my head I'm like, I just priced a couple on Friday with flights to Jamaica at a luxury resort for about $4,300 and cheaper if they would have took a budget airline. So you mean to tell me, like, you want somebody to pay like that amount of money for one person and you're not guaranteeing them to have a great time? It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. So I was watching Jen. It was to the point that I was like, we're going to have to swim and go get Jen Danielle because she was making me so worried. Her stories today, like she wasn't had a better time, but you can definitely tell that like it is not her jam, and it's okay. Everything is not our jam. But what we do is we travel and we see what we like and what we don't like, and you don't know that until you get out and about and explore. So hopefully, you know, that helps somebody who needed to hear it. But yeah, I will say even me, and I know how to make a good time of a little bit of things. And yeah, Royal can tax you. Okay, Miss Deb. Hi, 70 people. I hope I didn't bore you with my soliloquy on solo cruising. Hi, Miss Deb. Miss Deb says it's good for everyone. If you need to feel relaxed and up, if you need to line it up, it's all for you. Yeah, and I would say for me, Royal is a cruise where I usually am more there for relaxation and not necessarily for turning up. And I will say I will give kudos to Royal for whenever I come off a Royal Caribbean ship, I do feel relaxed and not necessarily feel like I had all the hustle and bustle. So that's my 2 cents. Kristen says, I'm going to stay on my TLC tip and stick to the rivers and lakes that I'm used to. Kristen said, I'm not experimenting on $4,000, and I understand. Phil and D says, Events Yours and Spirits commented on one of our reels and said that the bar menu at Swim Bar is a bust. Oh no. How you mess up the bar at a swim up bar? Because half the time the girls are just sitting in the pool drinking all day and they already drunk. They don't care what they drinking. Just keep passing them. Charlotte says, I was going to ask PLTG that tonight. Jen said it didn't fit her solo content or something to that effect. Yep. Jen said it did not fit her brand. Easy Sailing says Earth, Wind, and Fire on all big ships with the Royal Oak. Oh, so this is a thing. Thank you, Easy Sailing. I have not had the opportunity to sail on a ship that had the Royal Orchestra, I don't think. I have sailed on a ship that had a music hall, and it was always to the seas, and they basically rotated in and out the what did they do? They rotated 2 bands. One was a rock cover band, and one was like a R&B top 40 cover band, and that was really fun. So there was something for you to do every night. Okay, I'm sorry. So hi, 67 people. Thanks for hanging in there. So it's Nasty Gram time. So if you all were here, and don't forget, I have some exclusive tea. I need to hurry up and get here. I'm so behind on these chats. Jesus, thank y'all for hanging in there. I need to get caught up. So if you remember last night, it's Nasty Gram time, and we have the cruise compass from Royal Caribbean. And let's look and see what tonight's Nasty Grams are. And then we also have some tea from the ship. I had a little nasty situation in one of the pools, y'all. Okay. So give me one quick second because I messed around and X'd out my Gmail. Yep. Let me pull you over here. 1 second, y'all. I'm just loading Nasty Gram time. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm ready to share. So I'm presenting, share screen. This is the right screen. Hopefully it's big enough for M74. So if you see this good to know, hopefully y'all see my mouse. That's Royal Caribbean's Nasty Gram section of the Cruise Compass. All right, so let's see what today's Nasty Grams are. So they call it good to know, but we all know this is passive aggressive for get your stuff together. So, there's a Nasty Gram for washy. It says, wash up and watch out. To best prevent illnesses, wash your hands with soap and warm water after bathroom breaks. See, y'all notice it's after bathroom breaks. They've been watching y'all. There has been some, or I'm sorry, I'm not going to say that. Norovirus symptoms include upset stomachs, vomiting, diarrhea. And we know some of the ships have had to get some deep cleanings recently for big norovirus updates. So it's interesting that they call out washing your hands with warm water after bathroom breaks for the people. They shouldn't have to tell grown adults that, but here we are. Now, this one is interesting. Video surveillance is in use. Oop, it's given. Blue Lives Matter. It says, for the well-being of everyone on board, some members of our security team will be wearing body cameras as part of their uniform. Of course, we had to remind the girls, do not hold the deck chairs. And they're already talking about getting off the ship, whether it's being selling your CPAS cards or the departure details, which I find it interesting. The world is already talking about departure details. So what do y'all think about today's Nastygrams? Someone said that what is it called? The necklace was $50,000. Kristen is saying, I'm waiting to see if anyone purchases the $100,000 chalice that comes with the lifetime drink package. Girl, we all are. Let's see. Parks on Go is giving us an update from the Earth, Wind, and Fire presentation, and they saying it's standing room only for this show. We know because our feet hurt. So, hey, Royal, guess what? People like Earth, Wind, and Fire and Stevie Wonder. Maybe you should have put it in the music hall. Hello. Rotate venues. Like, Royal be. Cindy Stevens says, I missed everything yesterday trying to catch up. So many lives and vlogs to watch. Yes, Miss Cindy, is a lot. It's a big ship. It's a lot to talk about. Hey, Beyond G is speaking. Let's see. Let's scroll down a little bit. I know I'm a little behind. Thank you. Y'all. Okay, so the category is closed. I think I have all the people in here. Thank you. So the category, the nominees for Who is Our Lido Lover? Who tore up the ship today? And those nominees are Parkers on the Go, Team Reese, Sid Cruiser, My Cruising Family, and Kyle Paulo. Are 5. I'm sorry. MH Family Adventure. Parkers on the Go, Team Reese, Sid Cruiser, MH Family Adventures, and Kyle Paulo. Who was the Legend of Lido and tore up the ship? Basically covering all the areas for everybody. Miss Govic says, what's your Cash App? I think it's in one of my descriptions for my videos. I should know this off the hand. I think it's $CREID 614. Thank you for that Cash App. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's start. Let me see. Oh, I got to get into this. So I told y'all after the Nastygram, I was going to get into some news you can use. And this involves a code brown. So y'all, I've been getting the inside scoop from the ship. And everyone's telling happy birthday. So I've been getting the inside scoop from the ship. And first of all, thank you. If you have any tidbits from the ship, DM me. I will keep you anonymous. However, anonymous source for today said that basically there was a code brown situation in one of the pools. And yes, y'all, this is fresh off the Nastygram from yesterday about children being potty trained. However, y'all, it was not, thank you, G. Appreciate it. It was not a child with the code brown situation. It was an adult. And I understand, when I got to a certain age, I knew don't chance it when it comes to the bathroom situation. Like when you feel an urge, you better go because at some point your body, So there was an older adult in the pool today and had a code brown. And instead of removing themselves from the pool, they sat in it. And it took the lifeguard basically calling the whistle and telling people to evacuate the pool for this person to be removed. So that was my tidbit from the ship. Thank you for the anonymous source that dropped it. I am not making this up. There have been 2 channels that confirmed this. So yeah, that's our tidbit from the ship. So if any other happenings happen on the ship, we have until February 3rd. I hope that individual's okay. And guess what, y'all? This is another reason why y'all saw on Instagram about washing your hands. Wash your hands and wash your body when you get out of the pool. Because a lot of gross things happen. And can you only imagine? That was just one of the ones that we saw. There's a lot of pool stuff that happens that we don't see. So, we don't want to spread love, right? Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. Easy Selling says, Matt from Royal Caribbean blog bleeds royal. Oh, but thank you, Easy Selling. Tonight he said he could not say whether he prefers Icon or Wonder. Ooh, that's good to know because actually I was pricing Wonder of the Seas. So I had a booking for Wonder of the Seas for October and I canceled it because we are going to go. There's a content creator hangout cruise for October 13th on Celebrity Beyond. If anybody wants to come hang out, let me know. So yeah, I canceled my selling on Wonder of the Seas, and I was actually looking this evening because I was curious of like with Icon being out, what are the prices on Wonder? Look, I saw a cruise for Wonder of the Seas for like $1,900. I looked at the solo rate. So this is a good time, y'all. If you haven't got on Wonder of the Seas, you want to get on Wonder of the Seas. And I will also say I've seen some prices for Icon of the Seas drop down to about 3,400-ish. Oh, Miss Vicky, thank you for that Cash App. Miss Vicky sent me a $25 Cash App. Thank you so much. I got it, Miss Vicky. Oh, thank y'all. This is going straight to the next cruise fund. I promise y'all. Some of y'all know, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into all that, but just know I really I basically have cruises laid out until July, but the end of my July was getting shaky and I was gonna start like canceling some of my cruises. Just like not because like it was a bad situation, but I was trying to make room for other things. So this actually helps me kind of stick to some of the things I said I was going to do. And one of them is a really, really big cruise that I was thinking about canceling, but I may be able to keep it. So thank you, Ms. Vicky. And thank you, Kristen, for telling me don't cancel that cruise. And you know which cruise I'm talking about. All right. So Easy Stellan says, yeah, even Matt from Royal Caribbean Cruise Blog was questioning which one is better, Icon of Seas or a Wonder. But if you all are thinking about pricing Icon or Wonder, just FYI, there's some decent prices on Icon for like $3,400. I looked at the solo rate for one person, which usually the solo rate is what it costs for a double. And then if you looked at Wonder was like in the 19, I think next either September-ish, September 24th, I can't remember, late September, and then late September next year, 2025. Really cheap deals on Wonder of the Seas for like $1,900. So throwing that tidbit out. I am a travel advisor. So if you want to book through me, happy to help you. There's also other travel advisors who are usually YouTube creators. So if you have your favorite YouTube creator, they're probably also can help you with your bookings. But I just like to look at cruise prices. So thank you, Kristen. Hey, Eki says gross. And yes, Eki. Straight from somebody texted me that I spilled the tea. Not body cameras. How do y'all feel about body cameras? That's what police wear nowadays. So how do you feel about cruise ship security having body cameras? My cruising family says it's very interesting. Mm-hmm. So maybe the lady who's taking pictures in that statue, the lady taking pictures in the seaside, surfside area, maybe that's like a creepy reminder of like you are being recorded. Parks on the Go says, really no need to hold deck chairs. There are plenty. And the departure details popped up in the app today. I can't believe they're giving you departures already. I feel like don't send me no departure notification until like last 3 days of the cruise tops. Eki said the crew is done. The crew is sick of y'all shenanigans already. Game Changer says, listen, Big Brother is everywhere. Keeping an eye out. I ain't gonna get in that part because I ain't trying to get banned, but I don't understand how folks can just come up missing and with all these cameras on these ships. Soso just says she feels like body cameras seem extreme. Yeah, because even the popo, like body cameras are usually employed when something happens and they're arriving to the scene to like allegedly but for you to just be walking around the ship, especially in the age of, we know some creepy stuff has happened over the summer with like not royal, excuse me. Sorry, I did not say that. We know some previous stuff has happened. It was not a royal employee. That was a total slip. But we know some stuff has happened on the ships over the summer, with cruise lines having a couple of employees who are doing some interesting things related to cameras. So it's just interesting that cameras are being employed, body cameras are being employed for surveillance, but it's not necessarily in response to a situation. I think that's an interesting gray line of, yes, it's one thing to have a body camera on for a situation that you've been called into versus just walking around surveilling with body cameras. That's very interesting. That's just my opinion. Open to hear everybody else's. My cruising family says blah, and not the cold brown. Yes, cold brown, and try to sit in it. And maybe they were embarrassed. I get it, but Snickers floating in the pool. It was a mess. Yeah, so if y'all have any interesting gems from the ship, feel free to drop them, DM me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think it was an accident. The way it was described to me was, it seemed like an accident. It seemed like the person was embarrassed. And they did shut down the pool. The person was kind of just nervous to move because I mean, you know. So yeah. So I would just say, again, as a reminder, even if you don't have a cold brown in the pool, just when you get out the pool, those what those showers are for. Wash your body or go to your stateroom, wash your body, because a lot is happening in those pools and those shared waters. All right, y'all. We're going to start wrapping. Tomorrow on the ship, the people are going to St. Kitts and Nevis, which is a newer port. It feels like a lot of ships are starting to go to St. Kitts and Nevis. Oh, thank you, Miss Vicky. A lot of ships are starting to go to St. Kitts and Nevis now. It's a new port. I've never seen it even on videos. It doesn't seem like it has a ton. So it'll be interesting to see the world's largest ship pull into one of the smaller and newest ports, and how the people of St. Kitts, oh, good to know. Janelle says Carnival already had body cameras. I mean, we already know why. However, it's interesting to see if, like, Carnival, again, is it for they're just patrolling, or does the body cameras walk up on a situation? And who's handling all this footage? So anyway, the ship tomorrow will be in St. Kitts. Of course, we will be monitoring all of our favorite cruise channels to see what they're doing on and off the ship. It'll be interesting to see which channels you think are going to stay on the ship, which channels you think are going to get off the ship, and we're going to have all the content. Anyway, tomorrow at 8 p.m., we'll be back here on the couch for our fourth day of the cruise. It's our first port, I'm melting. Our fourth day of the couch cruise, which is our first port day. I hope I said that right. Fourth day is the first port day. And we'll be reporting back here live. My name is See It With C. This is my channel. My name is Carlene. This is my channel, See It With C. I'm getting tired, but thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you all tomorrow. Bye. If you have any content tips from the ship, DM me. See y'all.